I'll show you how to change out these Flowtite valves. These are plastic push-pull valves, and then inside it kind of has a shark bite type fitting in there, like the predecessor of the shark bite valves. If you have these in your house, you could potentially be in for a plumbing nightmare if one of these breaks with your water turned on. So I'm going to prevent that by replacing them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this fine-tooth saw, and up underneath the sink I'm going to cut around right off this corner. Go all the way around this as I spin the valve, cut, spin, cut, and then I'll be able to break this valve off the end. Then I may have to cut the edge and take a screwdriver and split this and take this off. But this is something you might run into if you're trying to replace these Flowtite push-pull valves, and they're fairly new, so they have a pretty good hold on that 1/2-inch pipe. All right, so here's my problem child valve, and I'm just going to cut all the way around the outside of this with this handsaw. And it's going to take some time, so I'll just show you a little bit of this, how I'm going to do it. It does cut fairly easy, but it's of course tight quarters and kind of difficult. I don't think I need to cut all the way through. We'll see. And if you have CPVC pipe you're trying to do this on, be careful you don't break that pipe off in the wall. I'm lucky I have copper pipe, so I shouldn't have a problem with that. See if I can break that off. Yeah, I broke the knob. There we go. Now you're going to have a series of like those shark bite washers. You can see the one right here with the teeth on it that's grabbing that pipe. So I'm going to try to pry it away a little bit so I can get a pair of needle nose in there and grip it. And I'm just going to try to get underneath it and twist it until it breaks, hopefully. There we go. Now I need to cut through the side wall here so I can break that plastic off of there. I'll use the same saw for that. That'll work. Got a rubber O-ring here. And there we go. Now we'll clean this up with the sandpaper. Pretty heavy corrosion buildup on there, so I'll get that all cleaned up and then I'll be ready to install the new valve.